Hey, Cats Gallery, hello. So I was just looking away from the screen for a second. You saw this is a cross-stitch pattern at Hobby Lobby. I've had this diamond painting for about 3 years, and I've never done it. And as my title says, that it's something that I want to try and get back into. So rather than me getting out my old, well, say old, my one of my diamond art clubs, Snow Leopard. I thought I'd give this a try to see if I could get back into it again. Hey Sarah, how are you doing? So you'll have to bear with me because it's been a long while since I last diamond painted. Thank you. If I can get back into diamond painting again, I might actually start buying some of the smaller diamond paintings. I have got a shop not too far away that used to sell. This is where I bought this from actually. It was a place that I used to work, and they used to sell these. I mean, the price is on the packet. It actually cost me £2.49, so it's a bargain really. So I'm gonna give this a go. It's only a little 30 by 30. Yeah, I'm doing all right, thank you, Sarah. Cold, but I'm all right. I don't know how much I want to try and do. Try and do a small little bit of the bottom couple of rows, I guess. I need to try and find out my what do you call it? Those little labels that you put on it. I forget what they're called. Can't stop diamond painting unless I can't stop diamond painting unless I need to babysit my grandchildren. Why is that message being held for review? I don't understand why YouTube has just done that and held that because it detected it was inappropriate. You've gave in today and put the heating on. It's actually warmer today than it has been in the last 3 or 4 days. I mean, it's not warm by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a lot warmer than well, it's about 3 degrees warmer than it has been. Right, let's start with this bottom corner. What are we doing? I'm just going to work directly from the packets. 819. So what's everyone up to tonight? Oh, oh, that's the one I want. I actually thought this was a white, but it's not. It's like a really soft baby pink. So start in the bottom corner. It's a good a corner as any. I guess it was 9 degrees in the house. 9 degrees in the house. That's insane. I'm just going to pour them all in. Why not? Pour them all in. This is where I throw all the drills all over the floor. That's an insane temperature. I think the coolest it's ever got in here in my flat is, I think it's about 30. When I have put my heating on in the past, it has said it's been like 13, 14 degrees, but for it to be 9 degrees, it must be absolutely freezing. It's almost 11 a.m. here in Southern California, and the sun is shining after nearly 2 weeks of severe storms. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had my curtains open today because I'm trying to preserve what heat is actually in the place and keep it inside. Because I must admit, this place isn't the best insulated. This is a really nice colour actually. It's like a little soft baby pink. Hence why you literally go blue. I'm not surprised. Jeez. So it's almost 11 a.m. in Southern California. Wow. It's 3 minutes to 7 o'clock here in the evening. You put the heating on last night too, first time this season. See, I would love to put the heating on. I really would, but because where I live, because I live on my own now, and it's like rented accommodation, and the only heating source is are like electric heaters on the wall, and they're not very economic at all. I did actually, because I haven't got a smart meter, but my energy supplier provides smart meter data, if you like. It just updates it once a day. So I was having difficulty in figuring out what it was that was causing me to spend so much in electricity. So I used to monitor everything that I was using electricity wise, whether I was putting my computer on, if I was had the oven on, or the air fryer, the TV, anything like that, or the washing machine, which I knew would be a big one. But just for me to have the heating on just for an hour or two, it can cost me about £3.50. And when my average daily cost for my electric is about a pound, £1.21, because I'm really conscious of the energy that I'm using. Free for me to be able to use my heaters and keep the place warm for an hour is the equivalent of 3 days electricity just for an hour. So hence why I try not to put the heating on if I can really help it. But I went out last night. I was at a family party, and it was so nice to be somewhere when it was actually warm. But when I actually got in last night, it felt colder inside than it was outside. Exactly. And these heaters that I've got, they're supposed to be economical because when I first moved in, um, they were like older ones, and the electrician guy who came in to install them actually told me that they was more economical than the ones that was in currently because I wasn't generating that much heat. Um, and one of them wasn't working at all. So he said rather than just replace the one, it would make more sense to replace them both. So I dread to think what the energy costs would have been like for the old ones if these ones are more economical. But yeah, like £3 just for an hour to have some heat in the place. I'd rather be cold. No worries, Sarah. Take your time. These drills aren't the best quality, I'm not going to lie. But then for £2.49, I can't really grumble, I guess. But yeah, I was going to get my snow leopard, the diamond painting that I was working on from Diamond Art Club. I've had that in my stash for I don't know how long because I sold a lot of my diamond paintings when I moved because I needed the cash. So I sold a lot of them. But the ones that I really wanted to do, I kept. So I think I've got about three Diamond Art Clubs left to do. But I'm probably about halfway through Snow Leopard. And it's still set up and everything. But I've put all the drills away. But I figured rather than me getting all of them out and then thinking to myself, no, I'm not really in the mood for diamond painting. I thought, as this was on the top of the pile, I thought I'd give this a go and see how I get on. And if I enjoy doing this, then I might get my snow leopard back out and see if I can get that finished off. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I don't know if you've ever seen the one at Diamond Art Club. You probably have. I'm not even sure if it's diamond painting that they stock anymore. But I do actually use the thumbnail of the actual diamond painting itself as a profile picture on some of my in some places. Welcome back, Sarah. You don't buy from DIC anymore. I can't remember the last time I bought anything from DIC, to be fair. They're just too expensive, really, when, when they're shipping from the States. I mean, delivery times are relatively quick, but to qualify, I mean, it might have changed since the last I looked at the website, but the last time I bought a painting from DIC, you had to spend, I think, a minimum of £55, which, granted, a lot of the diamond paintings that they sell on there are roughly that or more anyway. But I can't justify spending that kind of money on a diamond painting. You can't remember the last time I bought a diamond painting. I think actually the last time you did a diamond painting was maybe when I diamond painted before, which was probably 6 or 7 months ago, or unless it was colouring that you was doing while I was diamond painting. Because the one that I remember, it was it the Tree of Life you was doing as a gift for someone? Hello, Cody. Long time no speak. How are you doing? Haven't spoke to you for ages. Yeah, I think it was a. I'm saying the tree of life. I'm thinking it was the tree of life, but it was very colourful and it was pretty. Right, I'm going to. I'm going to put in. I'm going to put in a crackling fire. Let's have some like crackling fire sounds in the background, and make it feel like we're in a nice cozy space. I don't want cozy fire with Christmas music. No. I'm not sure if you can hear that. I see fruits, I'm insta happy. Oh, how are you doing? Because it's been absolutely ages since I last spoke to you, Cody. I can't remember the last time I spoke to you. It was for the centre where I used to volunteer. No idea where it is because I haven't displayed it. Oh, that's rude. Have you got your Christmas tree up, Sarah? I'm actually not. I don't think I'm going to bother with one this year. There's only me that's going to see it anyway, so I can't be arsed with it. I'm turning into a bit of a Scrooge. It wouldn't bother me in the slightest if we just bypassed Christmas altogether. No, I feel you, Sarah. I'm exactly the same. I just can't be doing with it. Can't afford the expense either. Oh, are you putting them up tomorrow? I mean, I was talking to my son yesterday at the party, and he was saying that they've scheduled a date to actually put their tree up, and it's like a big thing because you know Luke's married now, right? They're actually making quite a big deal over it because I think his wife actually quite likes Christmas. You haven't put a tree up for years. Doing okay. Job was not jobbing, so I'm back to searching. Started weight loss, so no sugar. Therefore, I'm grumpy, but otherwise happy. Yeah, I might have mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I would have mentioned it because I think the last time that I streamed on Twitch, at least, was in July, and they got married in the August. So I'm pretty sure I would have mentioned something around them getting married. But yeah, they got married the first week of August. Can you hear the fire crackling in the background? I don't know if it's picking the sounds up. You can. They're not too loud, are they? I just want it to be like background noise as opposed to being in the foreground. A feel warmer already. It's fine. Okay. I'll take your word for it then, Sarah. And I know that I'm single placing all of these, but I really don't like multi-places. I would rather just put each drill down one by one. I remember I did start getting into using a 3-placer, but personally I would much rather just put each drill down one by one. Sounds a bit like rain. I guess I can hear like the other sounds, like the actual fire burning sound. Right. I think I've got all of them done on that first row. But yeah, I know you don't like multi-places, Sarah. And to be honest, I don't blame you. You do. You're right. You do spend a lot of time straightening them. I was watching some YouTube videos earlier of like people diamond painting, like recent diamond painting videos. And like the stuff that you can get now, I'm thinking that wasn't about when I used to diamond paint, and if it was, it wasn't widely known to me. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing okay, because I've got the camera quite zoomed in, so I know it's going to affect a lot of the quality, but I don't know how long I'm going to be able to diamond paint for, because I haven't done it for so long, and I've been suffering quite just recently with like bouts of like vertigo. And I think when I streamed on Friday, I think it was, when I was playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland, when I got up to make a hot drink and I bent down to into the fridge to get the milk, and I had this really like horrible dizzy spell, and I didn't think anything of it, and then I came back to my game and I carried on, And then once I'd finished the stream and logged off and everything, I started to cook my dinner. I went into the fridge to get something out of the fridge for dinner, and I had another like bout of dizziness. And then I went to bed, and when I woke up the next morning, I've never felt so dizzy in my entire life. It felt like the entire room was just not spinning, but it felt like my eyes were darting from side to side. So I googled it, as you do, because Google knows best, and they were saying that sometimes like fast-paced games and stuff like that can, I think it's called BPPV or something like that, and it's something to do with like the balance of your ears, and the crystals or the stones in your ears come out of alignment, and it takes a while for them to readjust. And I did actually think last night, especially when I woke up yesterday feeling so ill, that I wasn't going to be able to go out, because I was worried about going down the stairs, because I live in the flats and there isn't a lift. And I was going, I hope I don't have another funny turn when I'm walking down the stairs and end up falling down the stairs and ending up even worse. But I was watching, I kind of semi-lay down on the sofa in the afternoon, and I was watching something on the TV. So I was kind of like half propped up, because I know there's exercises you can do that's supposed to help your ears go back into realignment and whatever. I don't really know how it all works with the ears, but I know there are exercises that can help realign the crystals in your ears. But I was watching TV and I just fell asleep, and I was like, my head was higher than my body, let's just say that. And when I woke up, I felt so much better. So I was able to go last night. But because of what I've read about it potentially being playing fast-paced games and my eyes getting confused with the sudden movements and stuff like that, I thought I'm going to leave playing that, because I don't want it to get worse or to come back. So I thought, what else can I do? And then I thought, diamond painting. Vertigo is horrendous. You suffer with it. It is. It's horrible, and it passes quite quickly. Like each bout can last probably about between 5, 10, 15 seconds at most. I haven't been sick with it. It makes me feel sick, but at the same time, it kind of makes, the way I woke up yesterday, it literally felt like my eyes were uncontrollable. It felt, I don't know if I physically were, but it felt like my eyes were like really rapidly darting from side to side, and I just couldn't control it. My doctor told me to get someone to slam me down on the bed. I literally laughed because I'm not 20 anymore. Well, yeah, I mean, I can kind of understand if you'd had some kind of trauma and you had a fall and you banged your head, then that can trigger it. Because I did have a fall back in the end of September, and I had quite a bit of time off work through it. It wasn't anything to do with my vertigo. It was an actual accident that I had whilst I was at work, and I was wondering, like, is there like a delayed reaction to that kind of thing? But they say that normally, like, if you have some kind of trauma, then it can take anything from like a few minutes to an hour or a couple of days for these vertigo type effects to take place, because it's just knocking the whole balance out of kilter. I don't know why it keeps holding your messages for review, Sarah. It's like the third one now. It's held for review. Weird. So I'm like with you with what you were saying, Kat, that I actually think that's a bit weird because surely having someone throw you down onto your bed would have the opposite effect. Because essentially your body could sense that as trauma and make it worse. That's my opinion anyway. I could be wrong, but you know. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician. I don't know these things. But it just seems a bit counterproductive. Yeah, the Epley manoeuvre, that's it. They say you can have it, you can do it at home, and it's like tilting your head at like specific angles for a specific time. And to be honest, I don't know if it was when I had the nap yesterday, when I was like semi-reclined on the sofa, that actually helped in some way. No, I know, Sarah. I was just thinking because trauma can be a cause, having a doctor suggest having someone throw you down on the bed seems a bit counterproductive. Oh no, I know you're not, because it shows me the messages that you type in, and I'm thinking, why is it doing that? It's been quite a while since I've streamed on YouTube, really. Need to learn its quirks again. Do many people actually stream like from the old diamond painting community as it was about 5 years ago? I know it was very, very popular on YouTube with live streams, but I don't see as many anymore. So I don't really know what the community is like. I mean, is diamond painting still a big thing? Is it still as popular or not as popular as it once was? No, I can see what you're saying, Sarah. It just holds it for me to review. That's why I don't understand why it's doing it, because you're not saying anything bad. It's not all your messages, but it's held 3, I think. Everything hates you. No, it doesn't. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do as many of this symbol as I can. should be relatively easy to do with it being a small diamond painting, because I haven't got any of my containers out, and the ones that I do have, they're in use anyway with my DAC. You don't think it is? What you mean, diamond painting being as popular as it once was? I mean, I know there's quite a few streamers on Twitch that still do diamond painting streams, but I'd say the majority of like makers and crafting on Twitch tend to be like not cross stitch, what's the other one? Crochet. But I don't know how to crochet. I hope I've got enough drills for this symbol, because it doesn't seem like there's enough considering how many of this symbol there is. I might have some spares if I run out, unless there's another packet that I've got that I haven't seen. But if I mean, I'm enjoying this, so if all goes well with this tonight, I might actually come back and do a bit more tomorrow. If anyone is interested in that. But going back to like diamond painting streams, I don't think I'm actually subscribed to any crafters really anymore, because I've been quite into my books, and even like with my reading, even though I still enjoy it, I haven't been doing it as much because I've not been able to focus. Like, I'm reading the words, but they're not really sinking in. Yeah, and I'll be free tomorrow, so all being well, if I don't wake up having another one of these funny turns, then I'll do some more diamond painting. It'll be in the day, it won't be in the evening. So what have you been doing with yourself anyway, Sarah? Are you doing any crafts or anything in specific, or not much? I think this will be quite pretty, we know, when it's done with the colours. But I did actually think this was more of a white when I first saw it, this background, but it's nice that it's like a nice soft pastel-y pink. Has anyone been watching anything any good on TV? I'm doing watching Brassic. I never saw it when it was first broadcast, and Sky keeps telling me that they've done a final season 7 as like a farewell series, like they did with Gavin and Stacey. So I figured that I would give that a watch, and it's silly and it's daft, but it's quite funny as well. So I've been watching that. I'm on season 6 now, so I'm getting closer to the end. Yeah, I was just asking what you've been up to, if you've been doing anything in particular. Or watching any series on the TV or movies. Oh, it's got 2 drills stuck together there. There we go. That's the only ever time I only ever multi-place is if there's 2 drills stuck together. Pretty. I think the last diamond painting I ever did on stream was, I don't know if you guys remember it, and I don't know where I streamed it actually. Can't remember if it was, I think it was on Twitch actually. Was when I did the little cat, little kitten. He's still hanging up on the side of my wardrobe. Not actually done anything with it, I've just left it there. Same with my transparent diamond painting from DAC. Wanted to get a frame for that but never did. So again, that's just been hanging up on the side of my wardrobe. Haven't left the house in a while, but that conversation is for another day. I've been watching I'm a Celeb strictly, and I just watched the first Wicked on Friday. What did you think of it? Because the new one is coming out into the cinemas soon, isn't it? Or unless it has already. Yeah, it was good. I had my parents over, and I rented it off of the Sky Store back when it was first released, and my parents came over to watch it. I've only watched it the once though. It was good, but I don't know, maybe I just wasn't in the right frame of mind. I'd have to re-watch it, I suppose. See if I find it any better the second time round. Not that it was bad, I just don't think I was in the mood for watching it at the time. But I know it's on Sky Movie, so I might give it a re-watch at some point. Hey Angel! We are seeing the second part of Wicked tomorrow. Nice! I mean, I doubt my parents would want to go to the cinema to see it, so I might actually suggest, if they want to see it at home, that once it comes out onto the Sky Store, that if they just want to club together and we all chip in and pay the rental cost and watch it at home instead. The merch is expensive at the cinemas. Oh god, yeah. It's extortionate prices, like with popcorn and drinks and stuff. I can totally understand why people take their own in. A random orange drill. Put you in there. I really want to see it, but I have no one to go with, so I'll have to wait till it's on Prime. Can you rent it on Prime or? They're not, no. They're just normal drills. They do look it though in the camera. Like me looking at the screen, I can actually see how they're the light's reflecting on them. But no, these are just your bog standard drills. And to be fair, when you're looking at them in the tray, they look pretty dull. Yeah, they do. It might be as well because I've got the camera quite zoomed in. Because if I have the camera at its normal angle, you wouldn't be able to, it'd be too far away. The only downside is because I'm using like one of these USB lamps that hook over the top of your monitor. So my desk is like really lit up right now, but because it's facing directly onto the canvas, the actual light is reflecting off the glue on the diamond painting, and I can't really see the symbols properly. Okay. Right, let's have a look. We're missing any... I need to find out my little paper sheets that you put over the top. I forget what they're called. So I've got a big fluffy jumper on as well. I don't want to get all fluff on the areas that I've exposed. I do hope I've got enough drills of this colour, because there's sections with this colour in the middle of the painting, and then there's all this at this other edge that you can't quite see on camera as well, so I'm hoping I've got enough. I have no faith. I need to trust the process. I think this is what I'm doing now, part of the bee's wing. You misplaced your 939 drills dark blue. I probably have some left from another painting. Yeah, when I was digging this one out earlier, I found like an old Christmas gift bag that was full of like old drills. What are you working on? I can't remember if you said what you was working on. You may have already mentioned it, but I've forgotten. Time still flies by when you're diamond painting. So I've just glanced at the time and I've been streaming for an hour already, and it really doesn't feel like that long. So time certainly flies when you... Oops, where did that drill go? When you're diamond painting. I'm pretty sure I would have missed some, but I'm gonna skim... Oh, there was the one I dropped. God, the glue's sheet's hard to get off. Trust me to pick the colour that seems to be the most of. Although I think there's quite a bit of yellow as well. I like it when I do pick up more than one drill at once. If it's only like one or two additional drills. But I really struggle with multi-placing. I'm a strange person. Getting through a lot of wax. actually one of the days walk down to the or not walk, drive down to the shop that I used to work at and see if they still sell diamond paintings, like these little small ones, little snack paintings. God, this looks really does look like I'm not going to have enough drills. I really do feel like I'm going to run out. See, part of me must have thought, like, the past me, not to get rid of my old drills, because I still do have them in that old gift bag. I don't have as many as I used to, but I think I have some of like the more used colours. So worst case, I could have a look into my bag and see if I've got any spares. But there might also be a spare bag with this painting, with the drills, that I haven't noticed. This is actually quite cosy. I'm behind in the chat because of phone calls. No worries, cat. No problem. Everyone has things going on in their lives, and that takes priority. I'm not working on a painting. Oh, you're working on a painting from Temu. It's a bit scary, not finishing in time for Halloween. But that doesn't matter though, does it? Unless it was something specifically wanted for Halloween. What are the quality of the diamond paintings like from Temu? Are they pretty decent? Because when I used to buy like small diamond paintings and stuff, I used to get them from AliExpress, but I think they're pretty much the same, aren't they? All these sites in China. I keep looking in my tray and thinking, oh, there isn't enough drills here. I'm sure there is. I really need to get a new chair. This is making my bum numb. Sorry for going quiet. I'm zoning out. Don't mean to, but I do. I've always been the same when it comes to diamond painting for some reason. I just drift off into my own little world. Don't know why I've got that song in my head. I don't know if I've seen an advert or something and it's got a massive earworm now singing Car Wash. Don't know why. It's very random. Does anyone else ever do that? Like when they wake up in the morning, like for no particular reason whatsoever, but just wake up like having a song stuck in your head? And you can't fathom out the reason why that song's in your head. And it's just like a really random song. Like a song you've perhaps not heard for, like in years. Hey, welcome back, Sarah. It's weird, isn't it? Like, the song has no relevance to anything, but you just wake up and you just got this goddamn song in your head. And it sticks with you for hours. It's usually because of a dream or because you've spent time with your friends 2-year-old the day before. Fair enough. Have you still got all the snow by you, or is it melted now? It's gone now. Good. I'm glad we haven't had any here. Although when I went out last night, because my parents came to pick me up, and it was like so foggy, like real foggy. And we was going down these like country lanes, so you needed your main beam on, and you just like literally couldn't see anything in front of you. It was awful. think I might just about have enough drills. I might have to see if I can buy some more wax from somewhere. Mind you, you usually always get wax when you get diamond paintings anyway, don't you? As a general rule. Because I noticed that there was no drills, there was no drill tray or pen in this kit. Maybe that was because that was why it was so cheap. Temu is decent. I think their acrylic drills, I think they look okay. I'll have to have a look. It's the shipping time, isn't it, as well, like with Temu. But then I suppose it would be cheaper to order from Temu than it would ordering something from Amazon, because I don't have Amazon Prime, because the delivery drivers can never find where I live, so I either end up having the order cancelled because the driver can't find them and getting a find me, so I end up having a refund, or if I want something I have to pay £5 for delivery, which I'm not prepared to do. Because why would I pay £5 to have it delivered when I can't guarantee it's ever going to get to me anyway? That's the reason why I don't pay for Prime. But I suppose I could always have it delivered to my parents' house. Well, that's an idea. Yeah, I mean the wax that I'm using now is a DAC wax, and it was the wax I was using on the snow leopard. I'm pretty sure I've got some hidden away somewhere. I think this painting would be a cute one to put in my kitchen. It's more fun to start a new one, do you think? What's the reason behind that, do you think? Is it because the ones that you do are like massive and it takes you ages to finish them? Oh shit, where did that go? Oh, it's stuck on my jumper. Come here, drill. I suppose you feel more sense of achievement as well, though, don't you, when you start a new diamond painting and you finish it, like especially when it's a small one. You feel more of a sense of accomplishment. Whereas I guess if you're doing like a humongous one and it takes you months to complete, I suppose the novelty of it wears off. I remember the times when I first got into diamond painting, like really into diamond painting, and like I could work on these humongous paintings and I could get them finished in like a week. I'm thinking, just looking at even like my snow leopard now, I'm thinking that's going to take a lot of willpower to finish that off. I think that's more so the reason why I chose this little diamond painting, because I'd felt a bit more of a sense of achievement if I actually finish it, because it's small and I actually feel like I'm getting somewhere with it. I wish I'd got my old diamond paintings sometimes, but when I left the house I left everything behind, all diamond painting wise, except for my DACs. All my completed diamond paintings I left there. What time are we on? 8:15. That hour and 15 minutes flown by. I was panicking over nothing. I've got loads of drills left. I've got a few to do in the middle, but I don't think I'm going to need all of these. So panic over. Right, where are all the others? I'm sure to have missed some. without a doubt. I mean, there isn't a great deal left in the tray though. Another reason why I like doing little diamond paintings, because it's easier to work on one colour rather than a section. I think I've got them all. Oh no, there's one up there. I see you. Right, going to attempt to put the remaining drills back into this bag. So I don't have any baggies to put them in. And if I do have some, I don't know where they are. It would probably take some substantial digging around in my storage cabinet in my bedroom. So I'll just place them there for now. Right, what colour shall we do next? We just go with... what's 728? Or shall we do the J's? 754. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's a nice colour. It's like a peach. That's a really nice colour. So, what is this one? J. I don't think there's a lot of these. think I am only going to do this one colour now. This symbol. Because my back and my shoulders are starting to hurt. So I don't want to overdo it. Oh, I've just seen some of the pink that I've missed. So I'm going to do this symbol and then I think I'm going to stop. Listen to what my body is telling me. That too, but easy to start a new one than go hunting for the missing colour. Oh, I see. Fair enough. This is a really pretty colour. I don't see this colour very often in my diamond paintings. I do finish most of mine. I also hook rugs with wool strips or wool yarn. Ooh, but that's cool. Is that hard to do? This symbol's just dotted around in random places, it looks like. I don't think this was a very sensible colour to choose as my second colour because they're literally dotted everywhere, so I'm bound to miss some on this. alright, Sarah. You don't have to apologise. It's fine. It's quite alright. Yeah, this colour's literally just dotted everywhere. Might have myself a quick 5-minute break in a second. Just grab myself a cup of tea. Probably going to stream for about another hour. 45 minutes to an hour. I don't want to give myself backache on the first day of diamond painting. That wouldn't be a good start, would it? Yeah, I will. I'm just going to finish this part, this half of the diamond painting of this symbol, and then I'll do the other half afterwards. Oh, I bought one of them hot water dispensers, by the way, Sarah. You know, the ones like, I think what you've got? My kettle was taking so long to boil. And trying to keep the costs down of like having to boil the entire kettle just for the sake of 1 cup. Oh, Hannah Lynn, does she not do the diamond? I know she doesn't do Diamond Art Club anymore, but does she work for any other companies? Don't think there's many of these J's left on this part. Can't see any anyway. Can you remember the days when you said just one more colour, 6 hours later you were still streaming? Oh god, yeah. I can. That's why I'm trying to limit myself for now, so I don't end up overdoing it. I'm trying to be sensible. Take the sensible approach. Oh, does she? She has her own diamond painting website now. Oh, I like Hannah Lynn's stuff. I had a few of her diamond paintings when she was with DAC. They were fun times, they were. And the times I used to stream and I'd had a drink, and I remember doing one stream on a New Year's Eve, and I was that drunk. I honestly don't know how I placed the drills on the canvas. I really don't. Yeah, they were funny. They were the good old days. Right, I'm nearly at the halfway mark with this colour, I think. Oh God. I'd rather not remember. Some things I'll never be allowed to forget, will I? I'm glad those streams are well and truly lost in the ether now. Best place for them. Just swirling around in the vortex, never to be seen again. Oh dear. Oh. Do you mean absolutely not? Where's that Y gone? That J. I've just seen one and I've gone to pick up a drill and I've lost it. There it is. I found you. No, I won't be allowed to forget. Right, I'm going to do this other side now. Well, I'm going to go and get myself a drink first before I get told off. I'll just put this one drill down. There we go. Right, I'm going to be 5 minutes. Well, probably won't be that long actually. I'm just going to go and grab myself a cup of tea. So, just give me a few guys and I'll be right back. I'm back. I have returned with a cup of tea. I spoke to Angie a couple of, well, Thursday I think last week. But I haven't spoken to her a lot. Thank you. So would you guys be interested in some more diamond painting streams? She's alright. She's not too bad. From what I know anyway. But she seems to be okay. I've lost touch. I've lost touch with a lot of people, to be honest. I don't speak to Rachel anymore. It's been at least 2 or 3 years. To be honest, I don't actually know if she knows that I moved. I think that's how long it's been since I spoke to her. Any streams good with you? Cool. Yeah, providing I feel up to it, I'll do a stream in the day tomorrow. Yeah, I think she does. She changed her name, I think, which threw me at first because I didn't know who it was, so I unfollowed them because I thought I don't remember following this person, and unfollowed. But it was only until after the fact. I can't remember how I found out, but I realised that it was Rachel. So but I haven't been into her streams for a long time. Do you speak to her at all? Like I say, I've lost touch with everyone pretty much now. Like the majority of people that when I used to stream here doing my diamond painting, I think a lot of that community has just completely died off. Which is a shame, really. So I think the diamond painting community on the whole was nice. You drop in from time to time, but she doesn't respond. All right. Do you have any plans for the rest of you, like for the next week? I'll say the rest of your week, but it's only Monday tomorrow. So what I should have said was, do you have any plans for your week ahead? Getting your nails done on Thursday, but other than that, no. You having like Christmassy nails? Or you waiting till later for the Christmassy stuff? Thanksgiving week here in the US, grandkids have had Friday and this coming week free from school. Oh, nice. So I think kids in the States have I don't know if they have like longer, like less time than the kids in the UK have for Christmas, because I think the kids in the UK get 2 weeks at Christmas. I'm not sure many how much time kids have off for Christmas in the States. Oh, there's lots of J's up here. Let's turn it round. Do you go and have your nails done, or does someone come out to you, Sarah? Talking about Thanksgiving though, I think I'd prefer Thanksgiving than actual Christmas, to be quite honest. Well, I did have someone to the house, but she disappeared. She disappeared? Oh dear, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's a nice cup of tea. Remind me to drink it while it's hot. Lukewarm tea is not nice. It's been a while since I taught. We were off right before Christmas and returned soon after New Year's. Yeah, it sounds similar to what I mean. We don't, as a general rule, celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK, but I know the kids generally finish around about 2 or 3 days before Christmas Eve, and then I think they go back about a week after New Year's. It depends on the county, and it depends on the schools themselves. That's the downside to YouTube, no alerts. I can set them up. I think it is harder to do because a lot of them are mainly integrated for like use on Twitch. But I think you can get alerts on YouTube. I just need to sit and try and figure it out. Oh, I don't think I have many left. I always say that and then I see one or two. Right, I mean, I'm quite certain I've missed some, but considering I'm going through the entire painting and looking for a symbol as opposed to working through sections like I would normally. Oh shit, I've got the freaking plastic stuck. There we go. I think I've found the majority of them, so I'm going to risk it and put these back. No, I haven't watched any of it, Sarah. None at all. I watched Squid Game, the challenge. I quite like that. But Big Brother and I'm a Celeb, I've just... Nah. Nope. Not I. Right, I'm going to do a different colour and I'm going to go for the equals sign, which is 3752. Three, 752. Oh, there's not many of these. We'll do this one. There's not many of these at all. Three, 752. I don't like Big Brother because they have weird parts where people are whispering to each other in a huge house and yard. No one can find a place to speak privately. I stopped watching Big Brother. Well, saying that though, I did watch Celebrity Big Brother earlier in the year. But I watched the first episode of the Big Brother that's just finished. And I thought, I can't be bothered with this. And switched it off and never put it back on again. I'm a Celeb has never really been one of my favourites. When I used to live at home with my daughter and that, my daughter used to watch it religiously. She wouldn't miss an episode. And every now and then I used to walk into the room and they'd be doing the bush tucker trials. That used to grab my attention sometimes, depending on what it was they were doing. But as a general rule, no, it just doesn't bother me at all. But I did like watching Squid Game, the challenge. I've watched both seasons of that now. You don't watch Big Brother. You're not really missing much, Sarah. Most of the people on it are fake anyway. There really wasn't many of this colour. I think I've done them all. Yeah, Squid Game's not for everybody. Have you seen the series, or are you talking about just the challenge? So I'm just drinking my tea before it goes cold. None of them. I mean, Squid Games, I enjoyed Squid Games. I mean, obviously it's dubbed, so you have to read the subtitles. But the challenge, like with people who are actually competing for $4.56 million. That's in English, obviously. Right, I'm gonna do 414 if I can find that colour. Do the ones with the least amount of colours in. 414. And then regret it when I've just got the big bags left. Alright, 414 is G. feel like I've done a fair bit of this today. Been quicker than I thought I would be. I thought I'd be really slow, but I feel like I've not been too bad. I like riding a bike. Done a lot considering I haven't done it for a while. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I did think it was gonna take me a lot longer to do, which is why I thought I'd start with a small one. So now I'm thinking I wish I'd have just jumped straight back into my main diamond painting, but then I probably wouldn't have felt like I'd made any progress at all with that one. It's definitely a challenge on the back and shoulders though. That part I haven't got used to. When you finish that one, go straight into the other one. Yeah, maybe. I probably will, to be fair. Have I done all of this symbol? I think I have. Trying to do the symbols with small amounts of drills in, rather than me starting a big colour and then not being able to finish it tonight. So what other colours have we got with only a few drills in? What's this one? 159. Okay, we'll go with this colour. Some red drills mixed in with these. Oh, there's not many of this colour. Oh, there's a few on this side. Not many. Really? Is that the only... There's got to be more than 3. Right. Right. Half an hour and then... I'll call it a night. So we'll go with... We'll finish off with the small amounts of drills. What's this one? 554. There's only a few of these, so I think there'll be even less of these than there was with the one I've just done. These. No, not really. Are you doing that tomorrow, are you? I'm going to regret doing all these small colours first, aren't I? But I really don't want to start a big colour right now. But it looks like I haven't got much choice. Right, we'll do these yellows. This is 3822, which is the bracket symbol. Some rogue drills in here again. Some nice colours in this diamond painting. How are your cats, by the way, Sarah? Are they doing okay? They're doing good. That's good to hear. Was they alright on bonfire night? They're on about banning fireworks, aren't they? Like, except for bonfire night. But they've always said this, and then nothing's ever came of it. But from what I've seen, they are supposed to be bringing new rulings out that you can only set off fireworks on bonfire night and New Year's Eve between a certain period of time. Shadow wasn't good those years for some reason. Well, does it normally not bother him then? Do, 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 do. He's normally okay. What about Daisy? So Shadow might have been outside or something when someone's let one like firework off in the daylight, because for some unknown reason people tend sometimes do that, don't they? They set these fireworks off in broad daylight. I'm thinking, what's the point in that? And that might have spooked him. She's your scaredy cat, but it didn't bother her. Oh. Well, that's something at least. I'm just going to turn this round. Another upside to doing small diamond paintings, they're easy to manoeuvre, so you can just turn them round instead of like stretching to reach the top half of the painting. Swings and roundabouts. God, my desk is such a mess with like drills and bags all over the place. I'm impressed with the colours on this diamond painting. They are very vibrant. Are you getting the diamond painting itch? I don't know what it was that just made me want to try it again. I think it was because I really wanted to get back into streaming again, and then me having this blip with this dizziness. And I thought, what can I do? And I have been wanting to try it again for a while. You know, when you think, oh, I'll try diamond painting, then you think, oh no, I can't be bothered. I've had quite a few of those moments. I think sometimes it was a case of, because it requires too much effort, like getting all your supplies out and stuff and all your accessories and everything. You think by the time I've done that, I can't be bothered anymore. But I've got no excuse now. It's on my desk. And my computer is where my desk is. So I have no excuse really, because if I wanted to do something on my computer, I would have to physically move my diamond painting. Well, not particularly with this one. I could just like throw it on the table behind me. But if it was one of my bigger paintings, I would have to say, right, you know, it's on your desk now, you've got to do it. Yeah, it's been alright. I was a bit wary when I went and made myself a drink earlier. Like bending down to the fridge. But I was alright. So I can only put it down to me playing that game the other day. And I'm trying to do things that don't aggravate it. I go a little bit dizzy when I get in bed at night. When I'm lying down. But that passes after about 10-15 seconds and then I'm fine. And I didn't wake up feeling like my eyes were flying about my head when I woke up this morning. So that was another good sign. But I just didn't want to push it. This is my last colour for tonight, by the way. I'm not going to try and do too much. What happens on a daily for you? Like dizziness? Oh, waking up dizzy. It was a real horrible like thing because it just I just couldn't get it to stop, and it that to say like to try and focus on a still object in the room, but every time I was trying to focus on a still object that was moving. And it literally felt like my eyes were moving at 300 mile an hour. Wasn't a pleasant experience, I can tell you that. How is it nearly 10 o'clock? What the heck? Where has that time actually gone? It's flown by. It's alright. If you need to go sleep, Sarah. But yeah, this is my last colour anyway, so I'm going to be finishing this. And then I'm going to be done myself. I think I've only got this little bit here to do. You're going to say bye now. No worries, Sarah. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good night. There's a fair few of this colour, to be fair. It's more than I anticipated there was. I dislike drill kits with cellophane. Now I have to kit up in baggies, so it's so time consuming and annoying. Yeah, I mean, I would have put these drills into baggies, but I'd have to go through all my through my cupboard to find them all, because I've put them away and I've no idea where they are. But I figured because this diamond painting's so small anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. And there's only me here, so if the drills get knocked over, it's me that's done it. I've got no one else to blame. You got static in your drills. See, I'm surprised I haven't had any static in these, because it's been sat in my cupboard for like years. And I would have thought there would have been some kind of issue, but there really hasn't been. Considering how cold it's been as well here, I would have thought that it might have affected things, but it really hasn't. I think mine is last year's make market titled Christmas. Yeah, I'm thinking if I go to the store that I used to work at and have a look, see if they've got any diamond paintings. I might see if they've got any Christmassy themed ones. Just some little paintings like this one. But I've enjoyed this tonight. I'm glad I stream now. Right, are there any more? Have I missed any? I think I've got them all. I'm pretty sure that I will have missed some. But from what I can tell, I've got them all. Right, put the plastic sheet back over this. Not sure if you can really see what I've done. If I turn it round and just alter the zoom slightly, you might be able to see a little bit more of what I've done tonight. So we've done all the outer edge, and we've done parts of the bee's wing and a little bit of the yellow on the bee's body and a few outlines of the flowers. And there's still quite a few colours that I haven't used yet. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colours I haven't actually used yet, so I think it's going to look really pretty when it's done. And considering the plastic sheeting's on this as well. I guess the company's is lazy to give each one a title. Yeah, I've noticed that it's just like an item number, isn't it? They very rarely give them titles, I've noticed. But I think this will look nice when it's done. Nice and pretty. Considering its size, I think it's quite detailed. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I feel like it's I've made a lot more progress than I expected to. Given that I haven't diamond painted for so long. But I am going to head off now, I think. I can definitely start feeling the pull in my right shoulder, and my back and my neck are starting to hurt a bit, so I really don't want to overdo it. So I'm gonna call it a night here, and hopefully I'll be able to stream during the day tomorrow. I'm not sure how it will fit if you're busy tomorrow, Kat, but I'll try my best to stream during the day tomorrow, which I'm guessing is probably going to be the middle of night for you. But I'll try and alternate it, so I'm streaming at like various times, like sometimes during the day, sometimes in the evening, just to make sure you know, inclusive for everybody. But yeah, the aim tomorrow is to stream during the day. It's probably about 11 o'clock. So given that you're on the west coast, it'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning for you. So I'm guessing that's going to be a little bit on the late side or the early side, whichever way you want to look at it. But yeah, I'll try and alternate the days anyway. Good night to you and good afternoon to me. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and thanks to everyone else that's stopped by. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up. and subscribe if you're new, and press the notification bell so you'll get notified if I upload or go live again. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your day, and I will catch you all again next time. Take care guys, and I'll see you later. Bye cats, bye chat, bye bye.